He was the body behind the nightmare, the man who brought Chucky to life. But now Ed Gale, beloved by horror fans and surrounded by controversy, has taken his final bow. He died at 61, leaving behind a legacy that's equal parts iconic and complicated. Today, we honor the man, the myth, and the mystery of Ed Gale. Ed Gale's story didn't start in Hollywood. It started in Plainville, Michigan, a small town far from the flashing lights and movie sets. Born with dwarfism, life wasn't always easy for Ed. But what he lacked in stature, he made up for in grit and spirit. At just 20 years old, Ed took a risk that most of us only dream of. With just $41 in his pocket, he hitchhiked to California. No job, no apartment, no guarantees, just raw ambition. And that decision would change the course of his life and horror history forever. It was the late 80s. Slashers and horror icons were dominating box offices. And then came Child's Play, a movie about a possessed doll with a butcher knife and a terrifying laugh. Brad Dourif voiced Chucky, but Ed Gale was Chucky. His physical performance, crawling, attacking, and terrorizing, gave the doll its terrifying realism. That role made him a cult icon overnight. But he didn't stop there. Ed starred in over 130 films and TV shows. He was the title character in Howard the Duck. He brought laughs in Spaceballs. He made you look twice in Chopper Chicks in Zombie Town, Bones, and Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? He carved a unique space in Hollywood, proving that even without traditional roles, there was room for talent, creativity, and passion. Outside the set, Ed was known for his humor, his warmth, and his tireless commitment to his fans. He made countless appearances at horror cons and fan events, always ready with a joke or a story. He loved his fans, and they loved him back. He often spoke about his journey with pride, how he beat the odds, took on a ruthless industry, and came out the other side a working actor. For decades, Ed was a symbol of perseverance, of what it meant to make it in Hollywood without fitting the mold. But in his final years, Ed Gale's story took a troubling turn. In 2023, disturbing allegations surfaced. He was reportedly under investigation for attempting to solicit sex from minors. No criminal charges were ever filed, but the accusations shocked fans and cast a shadow over his career. For many, the news was heartbreaking. Could the man behind their childhood memories really have been hiding a dark secret? For others, it was a moment of reckoning, a reminder that even legends have flaws. As the public wrestled with these revelations, Ed himself remained mostly silent, living quietly and privately until his death. On May 28, 2024, Ed Gale passed away in hospice care in Los Angeles. He was 61. His family was with him during his final moments. His niece, Kay's Gale, posted an emotional tribute on Facebook, calling him her fun uncle and writing, "He's taken his final bow and is now headlining in the afterlife." There were no cameras, no press, just a quiet goodbye for a man whose life was anything but ordinary. Ed Gale's story is a reminder that behind every mask, every monster, and every movie moment, there's a human being. His life was filled with triumph, laughter, pain, and mystery. He made people laugh. He made people scream. He gave his all to his craft. And while some parts of his legacy are difficult to reconcile, one thing remains clear. Ed Gale left a mark on cinema that won't soon be forgotten. Rest in peace, Ed, and thanks for the nightmares.